Hi, my name is Ghazal, and I am making this video on unhelpful thinking styles. And we're gonna make a setup as if I am in a session and I am explaining this to my client. Okay, let's begin the video. Yes, I want to talk to you about unhelpful thinking styles because I have been noticing that whatever you are explaining me about certain situations, what I am figuring out is you have some unhelpful thinking styles in your lifestyle, in your thought pattern. So I want to talk about that a little bit. Yes, I will start by definitely defining what are unhelpful thinking styles. So, what I'm talking about is unhelpful thinking styles are the thought patterns that have the potential to cause negative impact on our emotions and behaviors. So basically, these are those patterns which will, drawn us to the negative situations. With just because of them, we end up feeling this miserable and depressed and all these things in a certain situations. So there are a number of unhelpful thinking styles, and I'm going to talk about them today. So if we begin with we will start talking about them one by one. Okay, so I will start with first one is all or nothing thinking. So what do I mean by all or nothing thinking is, in a certain situation when a person says I would never be able to get admission in Harvard University. So I should better not even try to do anything about it. I should better settle down for this one. What they are pointing is, they are just telling, just because they think that they cannot get the admission in that university, they will not even trying to do something. So it's all or nothing. Either they do something about it, or either they think that they will get it, or either they do nothing about it. So the next one is mental filter. So mental filter basically is where, in this situation, what we do is actually we filter out the positives from our thoughts, or from our actions, generally about our perception actually. So for example, I will tell you that I worked very hard to get to get A grade in my studies, but I didn't get it because of some reasons. Maybe I got sick. I fall sick, that's why I didn't get that much grades for this. And because of that, I didn't get admission in such university. So in that mental filter, I took this out that I have studied a lot, I did my best to do this, but all I focused on is that I didn't get the admission or I didn't achieve that goal. I forgot about what I did, all the positive actions, all the positive outcomes which can be there, all the positive things which can be there, all the leftover options I have. I have more good universities, more good colleges, more good offers to study. I am just denying all of them and just focusing on what I didn't get. So this is also another style. Moving to the next one, there is jumping to conclusions. So usually we have always seen around us people who does that in different ways. It's jumping to conclusion. What they do in this is that they just imagine a certain decisions or things in their head based on their own perceptions, which probably don't even really exist in their real life. Sometimes it's about reading other people's mind, it's about fortune telling. So they just start talking like, I just don't want to go to my relative's house because I believe they don't like me. Probably they can have certain reasons for that, but they just have a perception. So that's why even they invited them over a party, they're not going about it. Or we can say it's like, I am definitely so sure that if I go to that trip, something bad is gonna happen to it. That will not turn out to be good for me. That's like a fortune telling. You're not even taking a single step to do something about it, but you are just denying everything, imagining that it's not good or something negative is going to happen. So, all the negative perceptions. The next one is emotional reasoning. Emotional reasoning is based on something where I just focus on my emotions and I give reasoning based on my emotions. So what I can say is, I feel so awkward and weird and isolated there because I think I am not a right fit for society. I think because I am not like them, I'm not extrovert like them, so I think I shouldn't be going anywhere. That's why I feel more sad and miserable about my personality. It's a kind of thing where I give emotional reasoning that I feel sad and isolated just because I think that I am not like others and I'm not as talkative as others. Moving to the next one is labeling. What we do in labeling is we assign particular labels to ourselves or to other people as well. Like, for example, we think that, oh, this person always, he always leaves early from work. He is always early to go to his home from work. So we always label it from whatever the particular thing they do. Or we can say, for a better example, oh, this is the person, yeah, he smokes cigarettes, the same guy, right, who smokes cigarette every now and then in every break during office hours. So we kind of label it. Even in the same thing, when we label ourselves, for example, I'm like, yeah, if I am not able to complete any task or if I'm not able to get 100% in my assignment or in my studies, I'm like, yeah, I am not a good person. Like, I'm a failure. What can I do in life? It's just I label myself over a situation or a particular habit or anything like that. The next one is overgeneralizing. It's the thing when we make a perception about something which without seeing the patterns or anything, like based on a single event, we just make perception. So it's more of a depending upon self, because we think that because if there is a series of mishappenings or some sad phases going on, we make such perceptions so easily. Like, in case I didn't get my desired cell phone, and then I didn't get my desired vehicle, and then I didn't even get desired admission. So on the basis of these one or two events, I will start overgeneralizing everything by saying, nothing good ever happens to me. It's always like that. I always have to compromise. There's nothing good. It's more like that. The next one is disqualifying the positive. Disqualifying the positive sounds more like a mental filter. So here also we disqualify all the positive aspects that we don't even feel we don't even count them when we get something. For example, yeah, if my research project got approved, I will forget that whatever positive things I did for it will work or they won't work. I'm just gonna focus on, oh, why this particular research article got rejected but the other one got selected. I'm focusing more on that. I'm not focusing about how far I have come, how far what I have achieved. The next one is